The grand finals of the International 2023 just moments away from happening here in the Climate Pledge Arena, and I am so ready for this best of five. Together with my panel, I'm joined by Lacoste, by T-Golf, by Effie, and I gotta say it, Effie, he did it again. TI10, he did it. We see it right now as well. Yatoro has sacrificed his hair for the Dota gods.
Team Spirit versus Gaimin Gladiators. Grand Finals, Game 1.
That's right, it's time to make our grand finals head underway. On one side, we have a team that is absolutely the best team of the year, but on the other side, the strongest team of the tournament. On one side, we have three-time major winners, and on the other side, TI winners, but only one can claim the Aegis.
Nobody across all of those series has been able to do it. Now, a lot of these games have not gone past the 25-minute mark, so you need to slow it down, you need to play your game, or at least take it back to them. And if there is one team in the world that can accomplish that, it is Team Spirit, who have shown that they are no slouches when it comes to the first 10 minutes, particularly the laning phase.
Yes, this laning phase is going to be the ultimate test for this best of five. It's going to be a long journey to get through this finals, and who walks away winning this laning phase could just end up winning the entire thing, as Maposhka will end up going down. Tofu finally claims first blood for Gaimin Gladiator.
There's timings. I like what Spirit have brought out here in Game 1, right? These are a lot of heroes that are not afraid to skirmish early and take it straight back to you.
Death against Tofu will end up helping to get the kill onto Tofu, but will end up falling into the end, and Ace is gladly going to be able to dive a bit more onto Maposhka. They are definitely winning this lane. They're walking away with it.
Just taking over a lot of these lanes. All of a sudden, you get a bear kill back. A lot of golden XP for Yatoro. He can start to regain momentum in this lane. This is a very strong lane for Team Spirit. Free Weaver. There's not much that beats this, so this just shows how strong this off lane is for Gaimin as well. They're combating the bug.
Such a massive win if they could actually bring down Ace, but Yatoro's going to have to try and go for Tofu instead, who gave up his own life to be able to kill the bug on Ace to protect his core. He does die, but if Yatoro gets caught by an entangle here, it's going to be a heavy punish, but not afraid, turns around, battles back against that bear, knowing Ace still has some time before he has another resummon available.
Ease off, it can stall out the fight, get you a roar off of, collapse coming back out of it. Something that could be really instrumental as this game progresses here. Once more, Spirit making the first moves here. Maposhka has been really active in this laning phase, trying to skew it as much as possible to Team Spirit's advantage. Given that breathing room. And of course, this is a true protector lineup. We're talking about these objectives. Something Gaimin's focus on. You can keep your towers up. Living armor.
The double slows are going to help here. And Quinn's going to come back into this and let keep the opportunity. But no one's wrong. The two supports are already dead, though. And there's no way for this puck to change the matchup now.
+2 int on the board for Celery. Glaive is already getting some extra work done. We'll leave solo lanes on these sides, so Yatoro going to try and make the most of it. He gets rooted.
Baited out by showing his illusion mid and seeing if they could catch something in this top lane. Tofu, he's going to be marked there. Couldn't get there in time to snag away the Wisdom Rune, but they can get this one kill. Ace is around. Carl, he'll back away. So will Ace. He's ready for the push that's coming in. In fact, he knows he's kind of surrounded by heroes, so he wants to play defensively.
In the early game, you're pretty happy with it, right? Because it means they're not going to Ace, not pushing your tower, and then things like this can start to happen where another kill for Yatoro is absolutely out of control.
Oh, and their carry's going to be in trouble as well. Both cores in big trouble here on the side of Gaimin Gladiators, and no TP rotations coming in. So they're just going to run down Duraccio. Do they dive the tower, though? It's a bit scary, and they've run out of resources. So Duraccio lives.
Calling plus some roots, it's doable. They're just going to bring everybody up here. Try and go on Ace again. This is when the lone root is susceptible.
Perfect opportunity with the bear now being put on cooldown. They have done serious damage to Ace, killing him so many times, and even maybe catching Tofu here. Celery's going to try and slow him down, but that's two supports without a real stun. Fortunately, the Pango versus the Beastmaster doesn't necessarily leave you the most options. Can't really put to use that Rolling Thunder super well. He's going to try forward anyway, perhaps. Going to force out the Brown the Roar. Collapse now going to try and back away with that extra bit of movement speed. Does get hit by the Dark Hunter ultimate. That's going to slow him down enough. Good snowball pickup from Mira. That buys him a couple seconds, but Quinn is going to follow that ball. He is perfectly going to be able to hit him both. The Swatch are blazing enough, though. And Duraccio and Quinn are now in trouble. Top of the coil. Laurel going to lock him down, and there's not much these supports can do to stop it. In fact, they're just going to feed right alongside the other two of Gaimin Gladiators as Team Spirit in a 5-man move sweep over Gaimin Gladiators, run them down underneath their towers, and even through the portal, Tofu will be denied that exit. Instead, he'll head back to the fountain after after a triple kill for Yatoro.
That turnaround is deadly. Trian's going to give you sustain to just push through a lot of this poke damage. You're also missing the support bolts. Ursa and Silence are not too strong when they
Got the silence on it. If they can keep it in place, the dead shot moves them back in. They have to use the global, but it will get the job done. A huge kill streak going the way of Ace. Team Spirit want to be able to run over Gaimin Gladiators, take these outer towers so they can disrupt that ancient farming. They're going to go straight to it. No hesitancy whatsoever. Immediate quote. Hold on to it. But they don't really have the strength to be able to bring it down just yet. Protected by all of Gaimin Gladiators, who, again, they saw Team Spirit in the bottom lane show up as 5. They will do the same here in the mid lane. Quinn looks to find his mark, looks to see if he can drive right on through and straight to Maposhka. They'll find him here in the corner, clear out most of the trees, but Laurel's actually going to bounce back in here. But looks to stand and fight as best he can for the off Ace immediately. Laurel trying to make his way out. Oh, the silence, maybe he gets flipped again. He's dead. Couldn't jump to his orb in time. Yeah, they get Ace, but it does cost them quite a bit as Laurel was a big piece of the momentum for Team Spirit. He even needed them. All the tier ones are up. Bottom lane, Tofu with the calling, trying to protect Mira just outside of that silence. Use the snowball, trying to get some distance. Nice dead shot though. Actually hit Laurel in the background. Yeah, but the exchange on the other side of the map, Ace going down to Yatoro again with this Desolator instant reveal, gets 2 charges on it, plus a bear kill as he was just pushing towards that Radiance. Laurel also considering a BKB this game on Puck early just to deal with the calling and the global silence that's coming out. You have a lot of tools to lock down these mobility heroes if they can find them. Right now, Maposhka just doing some scouting. You made a spot Maposhka, but there's nowhere for him to really run. He knows it too. He's definitely been caught, but he got some good information that'll lead to the pickoff on Ace. He saw all those heroes and he said, guys, this lone druid is alone in the top lane again. Kill him. That second Roshan with it, get the spell and debuff immunity up for the silences that are causing the problem. Then you're not too worried about anything as Quinn is getting shredded by the death. Yeah, even if you get out the Rolling Thunder, the physical damage from Yatoro is too much for him to handle. Tofu was kind of desperate, wanted to be able to get that kill on Mira, maybe trying to take away the Aegis, but frankly, he doesn't do nearly enough damage right now to deal with this carry, even on low HP like this. Missed the dead shot on Mira. Phoenix to sidestep that one, and they'll die Tofu pretty easily. Yatoro does manage to get off the timeline, so barely. Meanwhile, Celery's picked off in mid. Team Spirit, they are absolutely outplaying Gaimin Gladiators right now on the map. They just know all of these heroes are getting picked apart. He's just getting way too much information, way too deep right now. Spirit will play it safe, play it slow. Aegis out in 50 seconds, so you have to think about the timer here. Look at that first damage. Quinn caught by the coil and instantly killed by Yatoro. And you can feel it. Yatoro seeing an opportunity. They're going to be able to cut down Celery. And now he goes down to the kill. The Aegis does expire, but the rest of his team provides the second life comes back up. He's going to spread through Ace. Looks over to Tofu next. Now, last left perhaps. Duraccio trying to run him down. Duraccio is doing as best he can, but if against 3 different cords, he can't actually fight back. He has to run away. Oh, missing out on the dead shot. Yatoro is unstoppable. He's just diving in base like it's nothing. You just think about it again. 30 HP is the only thing that'll save you from this man right now. He's just running rampages through the fight. 12 and 2 in 22 minutes. For his team, he knows all 5 heroes of Gaimin Gladiators are up here, so Team Spirit are going to slowly approach. They're going to group up together and take this fight. Yatoro just time-lapse to the fountain and back to get his BKB. He will not have time-lapse to this fight. Overburst with the 3-man coil. It's looking beautiful. Yatoro's right in there with this fresh BKB. Delay the damage in these moves. Once again, Ace has no chance with the bear, and of course the Beastmaster's gonna lock down that ball. They're not going anywhere, Quinn. They're gonna catch more. Tofu's gonna be the last one down. Durachu only survives because of his TP. Against the Weaver for too long, Ace. I don't know if you know what's coming for you right now, but you're not gonna like it. It's gonna be a shot to the back of the head. Blown away by Yatoro, and they catch Quinn in the mid lane. They don't need Yatoro to make this kind of play. Laurel activates his BKB to catch the opposing mid laner. He's just going to amp this physical through the roof right now, which makes his high ground seem a lot more tempting. Here goes to the jump. BKB immediately activated by Duraccio, but there's that physical damage. Duraccio, he can't actually stand up against Yatoro and has to back away to the back. Yatoro, yeah, he's just going to go for it. See if he can over it and got it! Oh, no way! The final bit of damage required. Yatoro can claim it. Yatoro, boss. This man knows no fear, no limits right now. He's just taking your base at 30 minutes, a position Gaimin is used to putting their opponents in.
The noose has been full taut here as Team Spirit have just given them nothing on the map, it feels like, for 15-20 minutes. Ace can't even escape the tier 3s right now. You have to take a high ground defense without your carry. Watch another lane disappear.
I don't see how they stop this without Duraccio.
I mean, I think Mira can also jump if he really wants to just force the issue.
Yeah.
This Tuskar is hella tanky right now. Lost to Mercade drum. Happy to start the engagement, particularly if you find a good core target. He got feared on the jump. That was incredibly impressive, actually, but it will not yield them the fight. That'll be a second lane. Mira's quite farmed.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about a high ground break mechanism. They really get in the stalemate and need it. He's going to kick someone out. And Yator can run straight into them.
Oh, man, that damage is just building up so quickly. Quinn's got it in instant. So is the Bear. Duraccio battling up against Laurel, but the big bad boss of the fight is definitely Yatoro. And once he turns his eye on a hero, disappears. Game over for this one. The Team Spirit making absolutely no qualms about shutting Gaimin Gladiators out in their own style. 33 minutes and it's done.
Such a one-sided game one. I mean, as you might have won 3 majors, you might have made it all the way here, but if you can't find a way to break this team, which nobody else has been able to do, you're going to go home empty-handed.
Welcome back to the draft panel, everybody. This is going to be game number 2 between Spirit and Gaimin Gladiators. Game 1, Team Spirit kind of ran them over, I think is fair to say. So that begs the question, you know, the teams are feeling each other out. It's a best of 5. What is the adjustment going to be for Gaimin?
Team Spirit versus Gaimin Gladiators. Grand Finals, Game 2.
This game needs to start off very well for Gaimin Gladiators because while this may be a best of 5, this game 2 feels particularly important, Avery. I mean, last game, Spirit, they took your best trait, your speed, took it away from you and turned it right back around. They ended that game so fast.
And this time, they're going to take the late game and the scale, right? For Duraccio on a hero that I feel like has a better time this game than the Gyro did in that last one. It's a stronger hero in the meta, and it is decent matchups, and yep, side lane tier 1s. Then suddenly the Penguin can come in with a counter gank and the Thunder and turn things around. You're really happy with that type of gameplay here. Because again, you're farming it up. You got Magnus, Faceless Void. No Gaimin are going to go into you.
This is a hard duo to match up against.
Range Raven, I mean, this is pretty rare. You get 3 range creeps pushed into the tower. Laurel clean it all up. No roam coming in early here. Way too high on the HP to make it look enticing. Force the side lanes. Vital to your game plan. Still, he's just going to go for it.
Here comes a rotation though. Mira gets the ink swell underneath the tower, but he stops him midway through the charge, and Quinn caught underneath the tower will die.
Sometimes greed is good, and sometimes you get punished for it. One of these supports makes a move. You need to create the pressure somewhere else. And you just can't clump on. You get the numbers. Yatoro gets pushed back into the silence.
Oh, he time walks up. Now he's still kind of in a sticky spot here. Gaimin Gladiators are going to try and run him down. Look at him throw the blood grenade, but he'll make the difference. He's going to show up with that Rolling Thunder. Do manage to finish him up with the 2 supports, but Laurel, he'll be collecting some heads here.
Even the Wolf gets it. Oh, fits in.
Up there on the corner, but that's okay. The swashbuckle will finish the job. That'll help because Quinn wants to be able to make moves, particularly with this arcane rune, which he's going to put to use now. Caught a mid-shield crash. So that ability no longer there, and with the 2 support rotations, it's easy to kill Laurel.
The earlier you get aggressive obs out, the happier you're going to be when that period comes. Another power rune should be secure from Quinn here.
Oh, these runes are getting a little crazy. Oh, that skewer plays against Collapse as he does a ton of damage onto himself thanks to the trample from Quinn. Blocked out by his own sprout, though. He's going to try and get to the other side of this cliff. Laurel does hop down to chase after him, though. Stacking was a big factor for all of those teams. Ace does have the reincarnation here, but it looks like Team Spirit want to try and burn it away from him. The skeletons will push back, though. Well, Brother does chased away.
Brother against brother here. Skeletons are better.
Right now, it's going to be Quinn trying to jump in, but immediately stopped by Laurel. Once again, with the counter initiation, Quinn's trying to get out of here, but he's going to be caught. The Inkswell loves the sauce. He's going to try and trample his way over the left-hand side. And he's slowed down, pulled back in by Collapso. Oh, and Rosesphere actually locking away these 2 other floors right by this tower. Seller's trying to stop him now as they turn back around onto Ace. Ace trying to finish him up. There goes that reincarnation. Duraccio doesn't have much mana to work with, and on the fresh light, Ace is going to be pulled back underneath that tower again, just like Quinn. They're in trouble. Now Duraccio's under this one as well, surrounded by 5 heroes. He's going to start desperately morphing in his strength and try and wait for him over the left-hand side, but with all of this damage, he just cannot get far enough away. Gaimin Gladiators will lose all 3 of their cores. On the link, it's fast.
Not crisp enough. Tomorrow walks it off. I think he even misclicked his swap bundle there.
Duraccio on the edge of the Chronosphere. Now that's an idea. Team Spirit said, oh, used all those resources bottom lane, huh? It'd be a shame if your carry got picked off, wouldn't it?
Precious fun.
There are good morphling combos for the fights and the team.
Instantly silenced and a beautiful soulbind, and now it swelled up pinball coming through straight to the heart of Gaimin Gladiators. Duraccio's already burned out most of his mana. Pops his wand, but Duraccio, he needs to be able to get away from both and the Eternal. He's been burned out. No chance there. Gaimin Gladiators still have a chance to be able to fight back around Ace and his Radiance, but without their carry, it's not looking great as Ace is going to be burned out of his first life. And they fight around the second one. Quinn's sticking around. They certainly don't want to be giving up Ace like this. Here's come back.
Coming up in 2 seconds here. Yeah, Yatoro says my cooldown's back. Can push this.
Being gone on by Yatoro. Gets a bit of a poke, gets a reaction on Gaimin Gladiators. Ace will try and punish him, but
no follow-up.
Yeah, he needs a lot more. Celery's going to try and chase up. The TPs are coming in here, trying to block him out with the Sprout, but Yatoro is running free. Duraccio chases after him, hits him with a time dilation, but it is a very good move from Duraccio, but he gets it. He gets that kill, though, turns back around, on the collapse. Oh, RP'd right in front of that tier 2, but silenced up just in the nick of time before his hero comes through.
He wants more.
Yeah, he does. He sees the opportunity. What a beautiful entrance from Duraccio into this game. To be able to help save the single or this faces void when they need it most, but maybe there's just too much firepower some of these times. You can see from Gaimin Gladiators when their cores start linking up, and they're picking up the pace now. Duraccio, he's just swarming forward, seeing if there's anybody else to be able to catch deep on Team Spirit's side of the map here. And it looks like Team Spirit have made the right read. They're going to smoke, backing themselves away, see if they can find the opening on Gaimin Gladiators. Instead, it's the war on the high ground. BKB immediately goes out. Now he has to turn and chase, but he's not going to be close enough. Team Spirit got something big out of him. They do it well. That's going to be able to hit all those heroes. The RP's up and locked down the 2 heroes. They jumped into the RP. Duraccio's going to have to do all the damage from here on out, but the Rolling Thunder is dangerous. It slows him down with the magic, and the Rolling Thunder hits. There's no chance, and now they leave Quinn. Yeah, trap him inside that Chronosphere. His BKB is gone. Get the rest. Oh, it's Gaimin Gladiators who had an opportunity there to be able to upset, but now just what they feared the most, which was losing a fight and giving the Roshan to Team Spirit. That may have just occurred.
Team Spirit able to disengage after that Wrath of Nature looted them all, which means Yatoro wants to go back.
He's got an opening here. Looks for it with the Chronosphere. They were so grouped up on Gaimin Gladiators, but he doesn't have the vision. He's now been grabbed. Disabled. They actually have that enemy. The calling goes out. He's on the other side. He actually gets away. Takes well. Time walk undoes so much of the damage. And now Gaimin Gladiators have to play it a little bit slow. Have to respect that soulbind. They cleanse themselves of the ghost. That silence is now gone. The soulbind is away. He's still waiting for his opportunity to get that Chrono. Got 3. He got 2, 3. 1 in the back, 2 in the front. And that's going to be the Aegis down for the Morph, like a second life for both him and Ace, though. And Yatoro fight through this one. Is he going to be able to get away? The shot comes through. The entangle as well. That's enough. They bring down the carry. Now for the rest, Team Spirit playing back into this one. They thinks well. Now it's Hero blocking them together. Oh, maybe we can fight this one out. Duraccio way forms over, trying to separate from the team a little bit. Make sure this walk doesn't absolutely decimate them like it does Tofu. Right in the back lines. Ace trying to chase down the wrong one. No, he's running him out, but Duraccio dies. As Snarl, he does manage to finish him off just on the very tip. Just enough to be able to get that kill before he falls. Collapse tries to skewer away, but locked out by Quinn in the end.
Cannot escape the inevitable, which is just too many lives on the side of Gaimin. A buyback from Celery gets another Wrath of Nature through. That fight lasted so damn long. How much room are you willing to give up right now?
Charge takes him on Celery. Chronosphere on the 2 of them. He's going to bring down the support first. Nice use of the dead shot there. That'll make sure Ace doesn't get punished too much. But Chronosphere for a 5 position. I don't think Gaimin Gladiators mind that too much.
Gain an advantage for Duraccio in these man fights. It's going to be nice. I mean, the Wraith King Axe is great versus the ults. It's just a question of can you do anything with like the 5 seconds afterwards, right? Duraccio going to man up.
They can jump once and they make the point. See if they can burst him down. What's again. There's that 8-12 Harvey spell. Time went, and it's just collapse. Turns around, gets that RP on the two of them. Locking down the Rachi and finishing him off. And now Ace is going to come back into this with not much support. With no Quinn, they knew they had the numbers advantage, and they take the fight to Gaimin Gladiators no matter the cost. He gets a jump away. Force down helps him out, but it's not far enough. There is nowhere you can go. The collapsing Yutoro cannot follow.
That is a very bold move. When your primal is dead, he's so much of your damage, so much of your burst damage. I mean, again, they're very close to bursting Yutoro, but the man knows his limits. Elvin to the
Tofu! Yeah! A shot from downtown claims the life of Yutoro.
The gist is I cast or curse the hell out of him. He gets shot down.
They still don't have Ace. They're still looking forward with this smoke.
They're
hesitant.
Out Yutoro?
Yeah, this is surprised Gaimin Gladiators. They're surprised that they're even out here. What the hell? This one's up on the high ground. Oh, he doesn't have a TP. Where are you? Quinn! He's got to be able to get a force shot down to the low ground, but that was an opportunity to get the pick off, and instead it's collapse who finds the pick off. Another overkill corner for Celery, trying to keep him alive. Bump back in. Hold the swashbuckle. Just really outside of the range there, and they do back into it. Darachi will be the first one down. Quinn, he has DKB. Can he get it off? No, too many stuns.
The damage is ramped up so damn fast.
Oh, the left got him on the 8-12.
Toro says you had your fun, you had your clip block, but I'm here to clean it up.
And Ace trying to get away desperately. Blink is up. He will get out. Yes. Oh, they got a scan on him.
Yeah, turn that radiance off, son. Get the hell out of
You
there.
gotta hide. You gotta hide. You can't be farming right now. There's that shard. Collapse pulls him back in a little bit. No harpoon just yet, though. So he couldn't get him any further. RP straight up in the top lane. He got caught. Trying to hit that tier 2. You can get nothing for free against Team Spirit.
No MKB in sight. You're gonna have to do this the hard way. Just charge in and hope it goes your direction.
Checking it out, Saber's keeping in. Or with the Lincolns. An extra line. He's got a DKB in his backpack for that second line. And it's got an opportunity from Collapse. Hold Celery out of position. Arachio gonna try and use that basis going for him to be able to help out. But the corner here goes off the horse. The old Scepter not actually grabbing the real one. Pyro's still up, and he's getting dropped the Morphlink so easily. And now the RP against the other two cores. Team Spirit so clean. The extra votes come out from the Race King, but doesn't really do anything. Ace and Pop DKB on the second line. They do manage to get another pick here on his Celery. He tries to jump for it. He's got nothing left in the tank on Gaimin Gladiators. They are all gonna fall. They're gonna throw their damage around. The cheese actually getting popped, and Collapse got a little bit low, but into the foul Laurel goes. A rampage, maybe a double. No, Tofu's gonna deny him that. They're gonna call the GG, and Les pulled back in.
No, this one is
a second rampage to finally close it up.
I mean, why not add to his total, right? This is the player with the most rampages in a single TI run in history. He will add some more to the stat page here. Yutoro just mops him up at the end with way too much damage. And once more, Gaimin are sitting here thinking, what the hell are we supposed to do against this team? We can't outpace them. We can't push them. We can't outscale them.
Welcome back to the draft panel for game number 3, everybody. This is everything on the line for Gaimin Gladiators. Down 0-2. Team Spirit have been crushing so far. Seems like they have all the answers. They have all the strategies that they need to become champions once again, just like back 2 years ago.
Team Spirit versus Gaimin Gladiators. Grand Finals, Game 3.
And we are certainly ready for a game number 3. Though we certainly don't want to end it here. Seattle, do we want to see some more Dota? Celery in trouble in the bottom lane, and that is going to be your first blood. Collapse will claim it with a bash. Real quickly, want to give a shout out to our observers, our hardworking observers who have been keeping us through this entire tournament. Ace, maybe in some trouble here. Maposhka, he's trying to dodge all of these ghosts. He doesn't want to leave the calling. He'll take that extra bit of damage to try and risk it, but he does end up falling as a result. And now Ace, he'll have some helping hand from Tofu. Beautiful dead shot to push him back in, and Gaimin Gladiators, a very clutch fight there for them. Tofu and Ace get a big win in their off lane. Yeah, this is looking like Quinn kind of needs one of his supports to die just to refill that bottle, and Celery may grant him that wish. He's going to get a double blood grenade before he goes, so this may be a fair trade-up if Dirachi can claim his life, and he does manage to get it. It puts an early level into that Desolate, and it's just the added damage they need.
Ведь я абсолютно.
Strong early game for Team Spirit. They're going to look to try to play back, but Quinn with nice rotation, just eyeing Yatoro up here all alone. We'll get the hit back.
If you're just going to keep dying in your lane, you might as well rotate out of it, even if it means you're doing it pre-level 6 to the tower. You didn't even know about that Inkswell combination with the Spirit Breaker. They were going to go on to Mira, but Mira is going through the portal. They don't have a stun to stop him. He gets the other side. Duraccio pursues.
Dagger doesn't hit him.
Yeah, he's pretty damn slow, and he's going to hit him with another dagger. Mira, he needs the help from the Spirit Breaker. He has a snowball to buy a moment. Collapse, pops ultimate immediately, goes for the kill on the token. We'll see if they can trade things out here for the shard and the calling. That actually protects him there. Collapse doesn't want to trade 2 for 1, so he's going to go ahead and give up on that. They cannot afford to give any more kills to this Duraccio Spectre.
Don't rotate Laurel bottom. They really want to punish Duraccio. There it is, coming back.
The Inkswell charge in, chaining the stuns and adding up on the damage. Spirit Breaker got that 5% buff. The movement speed as damage got buffed up by 5%.
Just walk down the lane. There's no vision here. They probably had a read because Celery's been mid the whole time, right? Vision limit where your observer's going to go. Really cheap killing the Spectre. Nice shard to buy some time.
Good grinding by Quinn. Gets around that little speed bump in the way. Hopefully Duraccio can finish him up, but not quite. No, Shao Gray comes in for long. Perfect timing there. Quinn does manage to get some decent damage on Toro, and he makes the difference. He makes it so Team Spirit can no longer fight back. It's an overwhelming amount of team fight that he'll put to work to bring down Yatoro, and it looks like it's going to chase down Maposka. Miro really trying for this one. He might just get himself killed in the process. Will it be good enough? Maposka still dies, and sure enough, Mira, he's going to be in trouble as well. Good use of the shard, blocking him out, but he still falls. Cannot stop. Gaimin Gladiators as they bring all 5, learning from Team Spirit perhaps.
Take the 5-on-5s and win them and translate it into objectives. You can't just go for the other first.
Smoke across the map. They failed to get the initiation on Collapse. They're going to try and join Quinn for the power run. Quinn's going to need that help too. He sounds up the poison touch. Inkswell's on top of him, but he does manage to get away with the swashbuckle just in time. The charge is going to complete. Collapse, he's got his ultimate. He may not even need it though. That poison touch has slowed him down so much. And Maposka is getting a TP out the shot. Oh, it's so close, but he runs out. It doesn't get there in time, and now a snowball to the other side to meet Duraccio, as it is now him who is surrounded by Team Spirit heroes. Too many to count.
Beefy target to just go into. Actually, when you don't have the global ability to connect,
Radiant
how much does Collapse think he can chunk through here?
Radiant
Just left him alone. Tofu was needed to be able to disrupt this combination, but now Ace is left alone, speeds himself away. Some of the Inkswell didn't go off in time. Maposka didn't pop that one. Duraccio was like, okay, now it's my opportunity. Hello, Maposka. Oh, almost got him with a fear shot there on the left-hand side, but Maposka still died. Lots of trouble. Has a charge instead. Off to the TP out, but that doesn't make it.
Calculations not on point here. Yeah, he could have just charged the other side of the map. Maybe he didn't have a good target, but it was a mid-wave. He will collect a 3x recall.
Such an important kill too. Gaining Gladiators with the Ice Blast on top of Laurel. Now, Collapse and Laurel, who were very much needed to be able to buy Yatoro time. Now they've both fallen because they're only 2K net worth up. They hit some timings, yes, but they still have to worry about the double hand of Midas. They have to play this clean. They need to be able to get good execution, but they can't afford to use any kickoffs. Good roll from Quinn. From behind, though, trapping Team Spirit. Shot goes out, looking for more. The dazzle was shown there. Quinn getting in front of him. Blocks him out with the swashbuckle, slows him down with the inhibit from the diffuse of play. Allows Duraccio to do the damage. He pops the shallow grave. Laurel, he really wants to finish off Quinn. Will he get that kill? The poison touch. He's got a regen. A lotus given over to him as well. Good plays from Gaimin Gladiators. Give him the extra bit of regen he needs, and now he can pop the regeneration in his bottle factor if it wasn't for all the anti-heal they have. And then also the Chaos Strike, that lifesteal that the Chaos Knight so dependent on.
And there is no downtime for this lineup.
Look at him burn down a mana. They try and give him over a little bit. bit, see if he can charge his way out of there, but he's silenced up on calling, trapped on the corner, and then they use that Storm Panda to be able to catch Laurel. Laurel's gonna die as well. The Dazzle getting no footing in this game.
Ace making his presence felt, and this was with a second item, Boots of Travel, so this isn't even some like early core item.
Looks like he didn't have a way back to the base, so he tried to skirt on through Gaimin Gladiator side of the map, but he was spotted, and he will be brought down.
The True Spectre combination working wonders right now. As Ace is 5-0 and 10.
It looks right past Team Spirit. The high ground ward immediately spots from Polska, and Darachi recognizes that that is the hero he wants to get first, and the dead shot passed over to Yotaro, and hit by the Rolling Thunder. He's trapped, caught, and there's nowhere to go from there. Too many disables on the side of Gaimin Gladiators.
Now, and that is a big paradigm shift from games 1 and 2.
Yeah, how do you rap though against a Spectre and, well, you got this Quinn. He is running around with a Bandolier. You're not going to be able to solo in a lane for very long. It only takes a few seconds for Gaimin Gladiators to spot the opportunity to jump onto an Ice Blast, not even needed. Tofu has the damage necessary by the Spirit Breaker.
Rolling Thunder very far away. He's just going to nickname from
Yeah, because at any point in time, the Spectre can join him as soon as he gets that initiation, but they don't quite catch him. The Ice Blast is going to be stretched out. Yutoro, they see an opportunity to turn this around. Yeah, he's going to go for Darachi here with the snowball to hit the down. There's so many heroes. They just pull out the Phantasm, but Yutoro himself, he will bring down. He will use his own hand to take down the enemy carry. Now looks to finish up these Brewlings impossible. Gaimin Gladiator trying so hard. The last one is going to die. Double kill for Yutoro, and they turn back for Celery. A blink away from Quinn. He cannot afford to get caught here, but he doesn't have a TP. If he gets spotted,
They scanned him. They know.
on the scan. Uh-oh. Quinn's gonna be in for a rude awakening in a second here. He just needs his blink up and he gets him by the digital. So I pulled up the side, but they have the silence on him. The ghost remains with Quinn. He tries to go for a roll-up play, but he's got nowhere to roll away to.
Back.
Stuck in the corner, into the damage to Hodgebuckle. Too many heroes.
Really nice scan to finish up that fight, and I mean, so Smoke get vision back on the map. And keep setting up these pickoff plays for Darachi, who's the one maybe getting picked off here. Zator just walks in blind. Get him up to the head.
Pull him back in for the side. He's doing a lot of work. Quinn trying to roll, but collapsing. The Ice Blast does manage to grab two of those cores. Roll up snowball on into Darachi. This takes out Yutoro's in big time trouble to get in the shallow grave. Laurel one way on BKB, but the will try to poke out some of these heroes. It's not enough. Yutoro still falls, and now with the toss up in the air, Laurel will come down to a hard reality. Crash down, he does have the BKB, and look at that! That Aghanim Scepter with so many units around him, it's no fight twice! He is not gonna die so easily! Gaimin Gladiators thought they had an easy target, he will fight to the middle, and bring down Darachi before he finally falls. Collapse stuck though in the silence. The buyback required from Gaimin Gladiators because Laurel was too tough of a nut to crack.
That looked way closer than it should have been. It's gonna be a large damage ramp. Shadow Step comes out. Look,
Darachi is trying to do this solo. It's a bit dangerous. Collapse. They're going to try and turn back around. He goes the Ice Blast. They'll finish off here pretty easily. Collapse is going to be carefully damaged by Yutoro. He comes in, swipes down Darachi. But the rest of the team is now here from Gaimin Gladiators looking for the catch, but Collapse has already rolled away. Ball taking out. Oh, the hook shot. It's not quite enough. They have no stuns. Collapse breaks free.
Straight through the man's heart. He did not care. He just walks it off. Can't really get much closer than that. And once more, Yotaro, he finds an angle in the fight, cleans up Darachi and gets the hell out. That is a smooth silver edge reveal done.
And now the Aegis is going to be taken away from Quinn.
The pickoff game is shifting, right?
Yes, it is. They're not respecting the Shadow Blades, not respecting the aggression, but the Yule Scepter stalls him up. Collapse. Toro actually advanced BKB. They do catch the Aegis. He's going to die pretty damn quickly there. Roll up. The Brewling's going to work, though. He's stalling out Yutoro. Now that his BKB is on cooldown, now their magic damage can really go to work, and they can slice and dice through that carry pretty damn quickly. Omochka, obviously, he doesn't have much hope of living through this. So, the fight does turn against them. Not the worst, though, for Team Spirit, I would say. Just purely the fact that they're continuing to keep things a little even. Some good trade-offs in fights. I'm still going to try and limit your split push like a lot of them can.
Doesn't want to let him get away with a tier 2 for free.
BKB, they stick on top of with the silence and the stuns. It's enough. Quinn is stunned up for so long. And now Tofu's going to get in some trouble as well. He pops his ultimate. That just kind of delays things a little bit, but there's no one coming to save him.
You're going mean, Bolt getting souls off in these fights is probably going to win you the engagement. And right now, you're just getting outnumbered at a tier 2. You overextended on. Courier will die as well. Is a 1K net worth lead now at 32 minutes. And even. Everything depends on these team fights. Collapse just
They're going the right kind of initiation here. A charge that hit both supports. Quinn on the run here. Big Peter jump after him. Laurel chasing after him with that charge to be able to slow him down. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. 3 dead on the side of Gaimin Gladiators, and Team Spirit have changed this game. The narrative was supposed to be Gaimin Gladiators controlling and seeing if they can end it, but Team Spirit has turned this all back around in the space of just 5 to 7 minutes.
Need to connect this ult on this target and collapse. He's just going to lead the charge with Bulldoze here. Not afraid of too much, while Bolt carries on the other side of the map.
Just running in there.
This is a fight without Yatoro.
Ooh, that ward somehow slips past detection. Oh, no, he's got it. Breaks Lincoln, gets him with the dispel. He goes after it, but it is going to cost Celery his life. He does have fly back. He's going to play for it. Quinn off the mark there with his blink in, trying to hit some heroes, but they've already popped their BKBs and are resetting a little bit. Celery, he's going to try and walk back into this fight. He's got to be careful, though. He may get caught by collapsing spots there.
Down the internet
tower. Yeah, that Ace Network is gone. No more Ice Blast for you to be able to use. Ace has to use his ultimate. He knew Yatoro was gunning for him there, and he could have been chain stunned up. Now they back away. Rimo Split being used. If they can get everybody out, it's a dream for Team Spirit. Collapse is making that momentum, though. Pushed back by the Ward Panda. Now hit by the Orc team. If they can kill Collapse, that'd be great, but he has so many dispels, so many heals. Mirror jumping in, goes for the back line. The bang goes Big Con, and Yatoro. He destroys him so instantly. Now turns his damage on the Durant. By Collapse. A charge on Bruce. Tofu just managed to get the Ward Tap down to low ground. Does get a dead shot on the Collapse, but he's still pretty damn healthy, and they can't turn this one around. It is all Team Spirit, and they will feast on the Brewmaster last.
Team fights and decision making just off the charts here. I mean, the Kaidi hitting the ult, I think it looked way too easy right now, and so many charges going through from Collapse. He is looking for the high five, and he will get it here.
That was a fight for Roshan, but it is now a fight to hit high ground.
Four Staff's Grave.
Down. Oh, man! Before you can even complete the set, he's already gone. They do have an Ice Blast, though. They're pretty well positioned. Durantio's already cleaned up the Grimstroke. It's not too bad, but Durantio, he needs to get out of there. And oh my god, that's so much! It's too much damage. Spectre has to win this now, but he has to pull up that dazzle. They have to be able to take away this Aegis at the bare minimum. Surely they have to go for more. They have to risk it. Collapse is going to charge on through to make sure you can't sit up on Yatoro. Now Yatoro will turn back around on you. He's ready for that fight. He pulls back into Durantio. This could be it for Gaimin Gladiators, and must find a way out of it. Quinn dead back. Now Durantio. A dive back for him. He falls. Tofu's pulled back in. He is pulled to his death, down into his grave. Quinn, last man standing for Gaimin Gladiators.
It will be a one-man stand against what is looking like the best team in the world right now. Absolutely, as they take a commanding team fight victory inside Gaimin's base. No buyback on the Brewmaster there. They just delete the highest net worth hero for Gaimin straight off the bat.
Toro starts pushing forward here. The point is there. They actually stop the Spear Breaker right in front of their base, but they're locked in by the charge. Quick's able to hop around it, but now the slip up. He's the ultimate play. He can't do anything against that, but at least the Brewmaster can. Gets on the Quinn. The bonus is close, and now he's been welcome to hell. Oh no! It is too much for Gaimin Gladiators to be able to handle. They are not going to be able to get through this. They have to pray to get out, but the Cathedral is merciless. It is Team Spirit who are unstoppable. They will take it. The best team in the whole goddamn world, without a doubt. Silence every other team. 3-0.
Absolutely an incredible performance in the Grand Finals against the best team in the season, an undefeated Grand Final team in Gaimin Gladiators, a team that has defeated an entire lower bracket to get here. They take 3-0 in record time, kick them out of this event, claim a second Aegis for the crew, the first one for Laurel, who has fit in immaculately with this roster. This is a team everybody had on their radar, but they have slowly built it up over the course of the year, are hitting in prime form right now, and it shows. This team has multi-generational players, and now they are absolutely cementing themselves as one of the best teams ever to play the game of Dota 2.
How do you stop these guys? You can't beat them early. You can't beat them late. Even when you have the full advantage, you have full control of the game, they'll beat you on the comeback too. Team Spirit did it every way possible Nothing is left for them but the handshakes in the end for Gaimin Gladiators, who had an admirable run through the lower bracket. I mean, it was the stuff of great stories, but it comes to an end here with Team Spirit just being too damn good.